And a hippie boppity hip bop boppity and a hippie boppity dip bop boppity bop bippity beep bop hippity hoppity bippity bop hippity boppity beep beep bop hip hip hoppity just stop blah 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 blah. Everybody, when I'm with a pizza, but I'm pop it pizza time. Give me a fucking pizza. I'm just a
Oh, heavens no. I should just take my joy, shouldn't I? Right. Happiness is a choice. Snug as a bug on a drug.
I win! Get!
Oh, heavens no. Oh, God.
It is very dangerous to put your hands outside the windows of the train.
Arthur, where are you? Arthur! How did you go? Arthur! Arthur!
I should just take my joy, shouldn't I? Percy! Percy!
Pussy.
Arthur, where are you?
What have you been up to? No one's seen you for hours.
Ah, nose to the grindstone, you know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party?
Oh.
We've got a piñata.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
Aha! The power cell's empty.
Well, what will you do?
I'll get a new one.
Hey! Hey! Alright, let's go. Alright. Damn it.
Oh, heavens no.
Oh, heavens no. Righty on, cheerio. Hello, viewers.
Oh, God.
It is very dangerous to put your hands outside the windows of the train.
Arthur, where are you? Arthur! How did you go? Arthur!
I should just take my joy, shouldn't I?
Bang that shit, bro. Yeah, let's pop that pill, bro.
Right. Happiness is a choice. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Snog as a bug on a drug. Mr. Ghost, hello, LM, hello. Snow Scatcher. That was dank. Speed run. Boss mode engaged. Game over. We win. I guess we'll do it the plebeian way too. Chant it.
Oh, heavens no.
Oh, heavens, no. Snow. Sir K, hello. Yo.
Oh, God.
Keep your hands inside the train. It is very dangerous to put
I should just take my joy, shouldn't I? Percy! Percy!
Pussy?
Arthur! Arthur, where are you?
Hey, Arthur.
What have you
Hey,
been up
Arthur.
to? No one's seen you for hours.
Ah, nose to the grindstone, you know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party?
Oh.
We've got a piñata.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
Aha!
She
The
got
power
that
cell's
shit,
empty.
boy.
Well, what will you do?
Bosky, yo.
I'll get a new one.
Do it. Rick
There is
Nary.
now a curfew in effect at night. Any civilian on the street...
What are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other. That's what we'll do.
Right. Nobody's having nightmares over that. Well, I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't dawdle. You don't want to miss the piñata.
Wasn't Prudence supposed to be coming back today? I made her a welcome back card.
General Robert Binge, the municipal license to the Occupation Authority, appeared on Parade Street last night to speak to a crowd of citizens urgently requesting clarification of a new child registration rule. As most Wellingtonians know by now, all children who will be under the age of 13 by July 22nd must be registered with the authority. General Binge clarified that the deadline for registration is next Thursday. He refused to speculate on the rationale for the registration regulation. I cannot illuminate the regulation any further because Colonel von Stauffenberg has informed me of its purpose, stated the general. I imagine and hope that it has something to do with maintaining nutrition for our growing children in this time of scarcity, but the OA have not told me so explicitly. He reminded the crowd that the occupation has so far been extraordinarily orderly and peaceful, and the citizens' continued obedience to legal orders of the OA is crucial to maintaining goodwill with our visiting. Qualified successes, Sir Robert. 3rd of March 1952. The first round of trials of a new anti-melancholic medication have been a qualified success, stated Dr. Alexander Gross, acting head of the Melancholia Studies Laboratory at the Royal Victoria Hospital. The drug reduced melancholic feelings in 28 out of 30 despondent rats over a 20-day period. Despondency can be induced in rats by repeatedly giving them electrical shocks. Despondent rats take up to twice as long to navigate a maze. After administration of the drug, previously despondent rats regained up to 50% of their navigation speed before administration of the shocks, stated Dr. Gross. The drug now has to be tested in human volunteers. Citizens who wish to apply as a potential volunteer, there is already a waiting list, can do so at the Royal Victoria. Ooh, it's low.
Do you think the canister wonders what life's like outside the tube?
Where's subtitles? Here we go.
Of course, he'd have to break the tube to get out. That would break it for everybody. Clive birth whistle. You're off it.
Oh look, Miss Bing has written Clive a letter. Dear Mr. Burt Whistle, it is so thoughtful of you to suggest how to best rearrange the department. I'm always grateful for suggestions from junior staff of how best to do my job as director. However, I'm afraid that it would be destabilizing to swap your office with that of Mr. Hastings. Fortunately, turnover in this department is high. If Prue doesn't return soon, I don't see why you couldn't have her office. In the meantime, I suggest you pop another joy and you'll feel the sunshine on your face, whether you have a window or not.
The party, aren't you? Well, let's see what Miss Bing thinks of your work now, Clive.
Farm workers expected to return from Germany. With the last October 29, 1946, with the last harvests in and frost painting the valleys of Thuringen, Wellington Wells's 129 volunteer farm workers are expected to return home within the next 2 weeks, states Sir Robert Bing. I think it's Binge. I'm going to say Binge. Each highly paid and well-fed volunteer worker replaces one German soldier heroically fighting communism on the Eastern Front. Unemployed men of Wellington Wells who are interested in volunteering for work in Germany in the spring should contact Hauptmann Werner Erhardt at his office at Waterloo House.
That's a rather inconvenient bit of history.
Taxi service restored on 3 wheels. June 7, 1952. Wellington Wells once again has taxi service. Bicycle taxi, that is. The enterprising young Nigel Hemmingford is now carrying paying passengers along Parade Street. He's also willing to take up 2 customers at a time anywhere in Wellington Wells. Mr. Hemmingford, 17 years old, built his taxi out of 2 bicycles with the assistance of his father,
Hemmingford, known locally as the Wicker Man for his mastery of the art of crafting wicker. Seating of Mr. Hemmingford the Younger's bicycle rickshaw, as he likes to call it, takes his inspiration, according to Mr. Hemmingford from the Elder, from Roman racing chariots. Contrary to what you've seen in the old movies, these had to be as lightweight as possible, yet sturdy.
Fond memories.
Hey, what's up, puppet fuck? The fuck? Wellington Under reopens May 12th, 1944. Thanks to the heroic efforts of Colonel von Stauffenberg's efficient mechanics, the Wellington Under will restore limited service. The following stations will be served from 1 hour after curfew ends to 1 hour before curfew begins: Waterloo, Minorca, City Hall, Trafalgar, Thermay, Victoria. Tickets are 1S, 1P for the aged. Details are available at the stations during operating hours. Yes,
nothing wrong with that one.
Oh, thanks for letting me know that was happening. Might know what that is. Might not. We'll see. Has to do with how I'm broadcasting until I have a proper capture card. At least the picture's a lot better though. How bad is it? Can you still understand what I'm saying?
Whatever happened to you, Prudence? You're not coming back, are you, Prue? But where did you go?
Voodoo, hello?
Are you off your joy, Prue? I mean, you too.
Raging again.
We seem to be a bit behind in our work now that you mention it.
I'm sorry. Now, thanks to modern English science, we have the perfect fix for the blast. Never be afraid to up your joy. Only you know how much you need. Or just ask the doctor and he'll fix you right up. Yes, you are. Look, ask yourself a few questions. Do you feel pain in your bones? Are you having trouble catching your breath? Do you find that you bruise easily? Are your teeth a little loose in their sockets and you're under 70 years old? Is your mouth often dry? Do you have scorbutic tongue? Other symptoms you might have are red or purple spots on the skin, especially on your legs that look like this. Do you find your muscles are sore even when you haven't been overusing them? Well, you may have scurvy. And congratulations, this is one of our traditional English enemies. And like all traditional English enemies, we beat it before, yes, and we'll beat it again. As you know, England has traditionally ruled the seas. Rule, Britannia, Britannia, rule.
Thank you for that
the
chair.
waves. Britons never, never, never shall be slaves. And that means that our ships have traditionally been out at sea for long stretches at a time. Sailors used to eat nothing but ship's biscuits and salt pork. I could do with some salt pork right now. But if you eat nothing but, you're going to get sick. Your body needs vitamin C. But biscuits and salt pork don't have any vitamin C. So sailors and long English voyages would get sick. And they didn't have joy to make them feel any better either. Well, a lot of Englishmen put their scientific brains to the challenge, and it was soon discovered that fresh veggies would cure the problem right away. But how do you get fresh veg on board a boat that's not going to dock for months? Well, Captain James Cook discovered that if he took limes on board, it could cure the sailors. How do you get sailors to drink lime juice? Well, you put it in their rum, don't you? They're not going to give up their rum, are they? Even if it tastes a bit limey. And once they were drinking their daily rum with lime juice, they got to liking it. That was called grog. Yes, and that's why we Brits are called limeys, because we learned to put limes in our grog. Citrus fruits are just packed with vitamin C. So, why are you getting scurvy when you're not on a boat? Well, I'm afraid some of you have been a bit naughty. You're eating bread and meat and you're not having your traditional English two-veg. Some of you aren't even eating your potatoes. Imagine that. Well, bread does not contain vitamin C. And if you're eating millet bread or moss cakes, while they taste perfectly acceptable, they're not good sources of the sea. And I'm sad to say, though I've developed quite a taste for it, victory meat does not contain any vitamin C at all. Canned and preserved meats are generally very poor sources of vitamin C. Now, if you were on Captain Cook's ship discovering Australia, New Zealand, and Hawaii, you just have a bit of grog and, well, it'd be right as English rain. But you probably haven't seen a lime or an orange or a lemon in a few years, and, well, neither have I. Not to worry. Most fresh meat contains vitamin C, too. Rat, they make their own vitamin C. So, if you can get some fresh meat at the butcher, you're all set. And if you can't get fresh meat, then most fresh veg contains lots of vitamin C. Now, you're going to have to restrain your cooking instincts a bit, because if you boil veg until they're nice and gummy, you'll boil out all the C. So, make sure you eat some of your veg fresh. Can't get fresh veg? Remember, lots of weeds contain vitamin C. Scurvy grass is named for stopping scurvy in its tracks. Sorrel has 48 milligrams of vitamin C for every 100 grams you eat. Chicory has 24. Clover and dandelion are smashing sources of vitamin C. And they're all around us. In fact, I think it's safe to say that just about anything that's green and grows in the ground contains some vitamin C. So in a pinch, just go down to the neighbors and ask if they'd mind terribly if you ate their tulips. I'm sure they'd be reasonable. And remember, no matter what, make sure you're taking enough joy. There's no excuse anymore for feeling bad. You don't have to. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in again next time and we'll talk about malaria.
Oh, thank you, Buzz.
It's as bad as it sounds.
Thank you.
Most
Thank you
people
very
survive
much.
it. This is Dr. Jack Worthing saying my prescription for you is stay well, well, well.
Hey, thanks, boy. I've had scurvy for weeks. Oh!
And welcome to today's edition of Well.
Bolshevism against Europe gala a smash.
The new and exciting exposition, Bolshevism Against Europe, had its sparkling gala at City Hall last night. 88 invited luminaries, including the new Queen of the Wellington Wells stage, Jane Moss, as well as members of the executive committee, and of course Sir Robert Binge and his eye-catching daughter Victoria attended the glamorous function. The exhibition is now open to the public. Bolshevism Against Europe, mounted by the Wellington Wells Committee for Anti-Communist Action, uncovers the secret history of the Bolshevik movement before its takeover of Russia, and the murder of the Tsar, and the creation of the Soviet Union. It traces the hidden connections between the Soviet Union, the British Labour Party, the Roman Catholic Church, and the Freemasons. Finally, it reveals the insidious perfidy of communist fellow travelers, even now within our society. Visitors will learn how to be on the alert for communist conspiracies and propaganda. The exhibition, which is free to the public, will continue through November 15th. I approve of this document wholeheartedly. Smashing hit. Remember how to turn your automotive. August 22, 1945. Colonel von Stauffenberg reminds citizens that all private automotives has been requisitioned by the municipal authorities on behalf of the Imperial German Army and must be turned in by October 2nd. To bring their vehicles, which must contain at least 1/4 full tank of petrol, to the train station through reduced queues. Vehicles with license plates hitting in 1 and 2 may be turned in on Monday, 3 and 4 and Tuesday, 5 and 6 on Wednesday, 7 and 8 on Thursdays, and 9 and 0 on Fridays. Fine of 100 L's backwards with a slash in it will be levied against the registration number on the owner on the automotive on the date. The fine for the empty petrol tank is $10. Hello, owners of a current municipal exemption, of course, are not required to our car. Margaret Merthing Mill Molpen Medal of Mowers, Moosday Bulai Meket, 1946. Miss Margaret Merthing Masmin Mound, the Moonier Mield Mamander of the 19 Morty Bait Medal of Mowers, which takes place this Monday. Me Mill Me Manuel Flower Marade, accompanied by Burr Mobler. Mac Morthing, Morther Mead Mactor of the Mill Memp, Mraveling Layers. Me was round last night at the Martin Mala by 1940 buys Junior Mield Mamander, Mally Moyle. Miss Mording was elected, according to the organizers, because of her McLacular Victory Martin. Memer Malm amazed how many midget varieties of Marat exotic flowers she's grown. Mal Mile Melping Meadmer Mamily Mither Vegetables. The Battle of Flowers Mates Macton 19 Monday. And participants in the Mattle Parade Miscited Moo Dismantle Mare Floats and Mabatak Beach Mother with Blooms. Mamadal Mas become Ma Traditional Mend smoothly matter blade. You understand what I'm saying, guys? I approve. Police arrest for inbreeder riot. 6 November 1951. 3 men, Randolph elderly, and 3 unarmed women were arrested in what the police are calling another breeder riot Sunday night. The victim, Miss Ann McFlutchin, appears to be in Mabel Medition, as is her husband, Mr. Myrtle Muchington. There is no word yet on the condition of her baby, whose birth was not expected for another 2 months. The arresting officer, PC John Constable, stated it is dangerous for women who are in the family way to mutt their condition about. Frankly, it sets people off when Meese and Moke are doing the level best to Merget. Cool story, bro. I think we all learned a lot today.
Oh, do you know how much you need? Or just ask a doctor and he'll fix you right up.
I'm super. Thanks for asking.
There you are. You nearly missed the piñata. It's the most adorable Spanish custom. Uncle Jack did a whole show about it. You smash it until all the sweets
Smashing.
come out. Come on, hit it. Hit it. Hit it.
Hit it!
Up.
Oh. Okay.
You are off your joy. Take one of mine. Oh, my lord. He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
Uh-oh.
Take your joy. Take your joy. Take your joy.
Yeah, take
Not
your
a bad
joy.
time to ask
Take
for that
your
phrase.
joy. Take your joy. Take your joy.
Your joy.
Take your joy. Take your joy.
Take your joy.
Little boy, take your joy. Mr. Knight, hello. Let's take your joy.
Got a downer here, haven't we? Put that down! I'll fix you!
You smelled gas?
Flaming Nora.
Forget him, there's no time.
Happy is the country with no past. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. Opa. Yopra.
Please share the broadcast. Please, boss. I'll kill my family if I don't get at least 15 shares. All those children, all 26 children dead.
Honey bear.
Christ, how far did those bastards chase me? There were bridges, weren't there? And tunnels. I'm pretty sure I'm not in the parade anymore. I don't even think I'm still in the village.
Those bobbies seem to have locked me in. I suppose they were worried about the gas. Terribly thoughtful of them.
Who you calling a Bobby, Richard? Who you calling a Richard, Daddy-o?
I'll need some odds and bobs and bits of metal to make a lockpick.
Once again, all gather around the table.
Prudence really did run off. And she ran this way. I wonder if I'll see her again. There we go. 3 years of the salamander and me getting into constant trouble finally pay off. What happened to him? Or rather, who?
Are they going to hurt us?
No one's going to hurt you, Percy. I promise.
But have they hurt the city?
I don't think they'll blow anything else up.
Why?
Because we surrendered, I hope.
Well, what are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other.
The roof is on fire.
Now, if I was Percy, I'd just go promenading about, wondering why everyone was staring. He never did quite grasp what's so important about wearing clothes.
Keep calm! Black dog!
That's the first fight I've won since primary school. Actually, I think it's the first fight I've been in since primary school. Too bad I don't have any other hatches to go to just yet. Bridge. I've got to get to the bridge. In the parade district, which I just got chased out of. Brilliant. Ah, the train station. If I can get to the train station, I can just follow the old rail tunnel all the way to the bridge. Be nice if there was a map, wouldn't it? I suppose back in those days we could remember where things were. I hope this doesn't give me food poisoning. I think this might be the one Sally and me tried to blow up. I always wondered what happened to the letters. There was an awful lot of smoke. coming for you, Percy. I haven't got it all figured out, but I will find you. Oh. Berries? They grow all over the Garden District, don't they? I guess I can eat these till I run across a pub. A Rose of Gilead. Percy told me about these. They're good for wounds and things. Maybe I can make some sort of ointment. Put on my wounds, otherwise I'll never feel better. It works. I feel loads better. Percy was never wrong about a thing like that.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. When was the last time there was a baby in Wellington, Wales? What's on those beds? Oh, God. I'm not the only one remembering the children, am I? Makes sense. They're all off their joy out here. Locked. Aha, but I remember how to make a lockpick. A toy tea set. Funny, Percy never played with toys. He didn't like anything that wasn't really the thing it was supposed to be. Getting a bit thirsty. I better find something to drink. Where's a pub when you need one? There's a pump on Barrow Holm, isn't there?
occurs to me that the locals may not be all that welcoming. Oh dear, let's try not to get killed, shall we? Oh, God. That smells awful in there. Well, that's a convenient story, isn't it? The Germans rounded up the kids at gunpoint, did they? So much better than what we actually did, isn't it?
In fact, I sing an opera if they give me my choice. I wrote to Oscar Hammerstein that I would be his star. He said, come down and sing for me, and I'll see how. Suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. No, I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. I sang the wise old owl, and he left the room at once. No, I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. My mother always told me that in fact, I sing an opera if they give me my choice. I wrote to Oscar Hammerstein that I would be his star. He said, come down and sing for me, and I'll see how good you are. And I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. No, I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. I sang the wise old owl.
Well, that's terribly romantic, isn't it? They had each other until the end.
What the fuck? Did you guys see that? He just got up.
nice suit.
Thank you. My uncle bought it for me last Christmas.
Anxious to get back home to the village?
Well, I live in the parade.
You won't get past that door. Not without one of them disposable electrical cars that all the bobbies have. And a power cell.
Know where I could mug a bobby?
You're a brave one, aren't you? No. I'll trade you one.
Don't you want to go back home?
Home to all those bastards who chased me out of my house. When they all catch the plague and die, then I'll go back. There's something I want a whole lot more. Those bastards in that camp over there, with the helmets and the proper weapons. They took something from me. You get them back from me, I'll give you my card.
Sounds quite dangerous, isn't it?
Of course it's bloody dangerous. That's why I'm paying you. Come and find me in that sort of hamlet over there. We'll trade.
All right. Well, what are they?
My medals. From the war. I won the DSO at Dunkirk and the Victoria Cross at Ramsgate. Those bastards. They thought it was funny that I still had them. Fucking funny they thought it was. No, I'll need a power cell to fire this thing up. Hooligans stole most of those too.
Right. Well, I'll see what I can do. Well, off I go to a camp of robbers. Maybe I can defeat them with my rapier-sharp wit. This ought to be plain, unlike in the village where they spike it with...
Heaven's alive. It's a bloody fortress. They look pretty well buttoned up. I suppose I can wait here till they throw a party for the whole neighborhood. Or find a cleverer way in.
What's up, Quentin?
Sally would have loved this. We could never get in here. I guess I have to take that elevator. I hope no one notices. Lovely day, Fred.
A lovely day it is. Not many people get this far. It's sort of a test. Someone who gets this far usually puts up a decent fight in the arena.
I don't suppose there's some way I could be more useful to you alive.
I don't know. Can you juggle?
Well, I can write a lovely poem. I won a prize in school.
Nah. We've already got a bard. First, put your things in that box. That will leave you there to starve. Gird thy loins for the moment of truth, for it is upon you.
I'm sorry? I don't think I know you. Of course you know me. You got me sacked from the O'Corran.
I don't remember that. I don't work there anymore.
You thought one of my articles was insufficiently original? Danny Defoe!
You've lost a bit of weight. To be fair, you did copy my piece line by line.
Who gives a shit, Hastings? A newspaper's supposed to make you feel good. Nobody remembers what they read.
I don't want to fight you.
The feeling is muted. There's only enough food for the winners, see?
Now, lads, choose your weapons. One is quite lethal. The other will just give the other chaps some bad dreams. Up to you.
That padded one doesn't look nearly as effective. How badly do I not want to kill good old Danny? And
what's going
Danny's
on?
picked the lethal one. That's cheery.
Hey, little guy, I've got great odds on you. Don't fuck it up. He's going to come on strong with that lead pipe. You're going to want to block that. Try shoving him. He'll draw his guard.
Now we see the violence inherent in the system.
3, 2, 1. Let's spice it up, shall we, eh? How about we let the birds have a chance? If you lost your bet on Defoe, now's your chance to have a double or quits.
Bite a girl? Yeah, take it real easy on us. We're poor helpless girls.
You can't eat gardenias. You can't eat petunias.
Head off! King of the Parade is victorious. Arthur, you are free to go. It's been a real pleasure having you over. Catch you later. Let's all wish him well on his journey.
I've got a sinking feeling. Oh God, this on. Oh God.
there's some sort of vent. I wonder if I can pry it loose. I'd need a jimmy bar. I suppose now that no one is actively trying to kill me, I ought to be on the lookout for a motoline dispenser. That chap at the bridge said I'd need a power cell, and his war medals. I better figure out how to get rid of him real quiet-like. It's nothing personal.
Anemia. Though I doubt any of you have the gout, eh? That's the one thing about our present thrifty lifestyle as well, eh? Now, be careful, because this is called a stinging nettle for a reason. It's got lots of sharp, stinging, tiny hairs. And each of these tiny hairs is hollow and contains a drop of formic acid. That's what ants bite you with. And when the hair pierces your skin, it injects the acid. You'll have an annoying burning sensation that can last for minutes or even days, and you won't have got it from anything fun, will you? No. So, best thing to do is to wear gloves. If you do get stung, try rubbing the sting with the root of the plant. Might make the itch go away, and in any event, it'll make you look and feel rather clever. Then you're going to do one of two things once you've harvested it. You can cook it, or you can dry it. You probably don't like eating your vegetables dry, unless you're a cow, in which case you're hiding it very well. Bravo, you. And do let me know where you live so I can eat you up. Now, what you ought to do is cook it as you would cook spinach. In fact, It tastes a great deal like spinach, and did I mention that it's packed with vitamins? Yes, I did. Well, it is. You can also put it in soups and stews. The best leaves are the young, light green ones, but beggars can't be choosers. You can even make it into tea. But everyone knows you can eat weeds, and who hasn't eaten a yummy dandelion salad? Clover has a lovely lemony taste. You can eat it raw, but like all proper English food, it's much better if you boil it for at least half an hour. Chicory is best known as tea, but you can eat the whole plant. The young leaves you can eat raw, and flowers make a great snack. And if you put the roots in a stew, it'll add flavour, bulk, vitamins, and calories. Sheep sorrel is a common weed like acid soil, like your common English bog. Don't eat too much of it, it's full of oxalates. But the leaves have a very nice tart flavour. Just remember, all of these plants are edible, especially if you boil them. And if you're not sure about a plant, just put it in a soup. A little of the wrong will almost never kill you, as long as you mix it in with lots of good stuff. Just eat a little at first, and if it doesn't upset your stomach, eat a little bit more the next time. Soon you'll be chowing down like a cow. But you're not a cow, or I'm coming to your house for dinner. I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. This is Uncle Jack wishing you an amazing breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Tune in next time when we explore the fabulous world of edible insects. Did you know you can eat maggots? They're nutritious and scrumptious.
Who did that? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Oh, bloody hell!
It's time!
Sorry.
Daddy.
No hands, just face.
go. Motoline. Pure resublimated dimotoline. The fuel of the future, now. Well, I think that's everything I had when they jumped me. Guess I can go to that hamlet and give that chap his medals, and he'll give me the card I need to cross the bridge. If I crouch, I bet I can disappear into those bushes. This won't hurt a bit. I've always liked you, actually.
save a bit for the next minute.
Hello. Captain, hello. I corrupted?
I feel terrible. How did I even get back here? Did someone carry me? Hello? Anyone out there?
Are you a tourist? You're dressed like one.
Shit.
Slumming it, are we? Must be nice to have a closet.
Over here! Over here! Do you want to get thrashed? Come in! Come in! God, you're new here, aren't you? From the parade?
Yes. Well, how could you tell?
Yeah. I'll tell you how to survive your next 5 minutes, and in return, you'll give me your socks.
Well, that's outrageous.
Your funeral.
Why are they so angry?
Because that suit you're wearing reminds them of all the jolly, proper, decent wellies who drove them out of their homes in the village. And now we're all cold and tired and starving to death. You better get a nice sharp rock and rip that to shreds.
My uncle gave this to me for Christmas.
Or they'll rip you to shreds.
Shit. I hadn't thought there would be so many.
Yeah, it's like the latest groovy nightclub, isn't it? People get a bad batch of joy, and it like flips a switch, and they can't take joy anymore. So they get chased out of the village. Been a lot of bad batches lately.
So what happens if I rip up my suit? They invite me over for tea and biscuits.
Then they really won't give a damn what you do, so long as you don't take things that don't belong to you. Or go up and punch someone in the nose. Now you can survive the next 5 minutes. Cheerio!
I don't think my suit is decent anymore. I could wear it around the garden district, but proper folk will have me pegged for a wastrel.
I got your medals.
Thank you. You don't know what these mean to me. To know that some of us fought. To know that I fought. You're probably too young to remember. We stood tall in those days. In 42, we threw them back into the sea. Then they came back in 43. It weren't the same.
I hate to be a bother, but the card to get across the bridge?
Right. Oh, of course, yeah, sorry. Forgive an old man his memories. Well, good luck.
I've got this key card, and I can power up the gate with the power cell. I guess I'm ready to cross the bridge.
I lied for you today at 4:15.
That's not good, Percy. You're rubbish at lying.
I was a good lie today.
Who did you lie to?
Mrs. Boyle.
Mrs. Boyle came here?
Her face was all red, and her voice was like Mum when she's angry. And I thought that you would ask me why she's angry.
Why was she angry?
I decided that she was angry because you were up in a tree next to Sally Boyle's bedroom window last night at 8:15 p.m.
Oh, bloody hell. What exactly did he say?
I told her that I was in the tree.
Oh, Percy, that's very bad.
No, Arthur, it's brilliant.
Why is it brilliant?
She won't make me be in trouble, because I'm slow.
You didn't have to do that.
She told me not to do it again, so I promised I wouldn't.
Thank you.
I love you, Arthur.
I love you too.
I don't know how you feel.
Sometimes I hear horsemen at night. It's the four, isn't it?
Ain't it past your bedtime?
Oh, a safe. I suppose if there's something valuable in this house, it ought to be in here. To sleep, perchance to dream.
The mark of Cain was to protect him. People forget that.
Queen of Corbett.
Mom, Dad, I've come home. Don't you worry. Everything will be all right from now on. You sit down and have a cup of tea.
I suppose he's just another rotten downer like us.
Welcome to the bloody Garden District.
What a waste of time. Didn't we go to school together? Miss Bing's class.
It's nice to talk. It's good to talk.
Been a while, hasn't it?
Don't go opening people's boxes just because they're not looking, right?
I'll open whatever goddamn box I please, you bish.
Have you been sleeping all right?
Getting enough sleep. It's important to sleep.
Are you all right?
At least you can drink from the pumps here.
Don't worry. We'll find you, and we'll fix you up.
You don't belong here. Get out!
Well, that's for knocking down my blocks in nursery.
I'm calling the authorities!
Can't we work something out? No?
Oops, I didn't mean to kill her. She's just having a nice rest.
Getting Away from It All 1964 edition by Mr. William Kite. That seems to be a guide to surviving the Garden District. How useful. But who is Mr. Kite? Mum never knew what to do about Percy. Except love him. She was good at that. This too shall pass, I suppose.
Stay where I can see you. No one likes a lurker.
Oh, that puppet.
Just resting my feet. I wish I kept in shape. Oof.
Bloody hell, I'd forgotten about the revolvers. If I go through without taking my joy, I'm gonna get spanked. I better run like hell when it lets me out. Ooh, look at that. This will be very helpful. Nice to see you. Oh dear. One bridge down, and I'm off to the train station. This is where we hang them, isn't it? They broke into the police station, tried to burn the register so the Germans wouldn't know which kids to take. We didn't want the Germans to be angry, did we? We were so scared, or maybe just so tired, so we hanged them to encourage the others. I wonder if we'd made the Germans take the kids by force instead of bringing them down to the station singing London Bridge, if things would be different now. Oh. I hope that's the worst thing I remember. Says the chap heading to the train station. Oh. What lovely memories are waiting for me there. At least I can get on the train tracks there and get the hell out of town. Now I just need to find the train station. I want to be able to see it from a distance. Just relax. Don't question it.
Hello, Ruby.
Well, the show where we talk about how to be your physical pet. Now, we all know what weapons are. But what other joy? Can't know the news and happiness. Being in Wellington World means never having to feel sorry for yourself. Well, there are some elements of the body that though you might feel perfectly happy, you might be having trouble keeping your food down. You might be having trouble keeping your food in.
Oh, I hope I can keep this down. Oh, I feel awful. I need a Nexamide. Or failing that, some tea to make me throw up. Here comes the aeroplane. No.
I hope that's not what you're thinking about. But if you are...
Night's coming on.
When is Uncle Henry coming back?
Gotta go to the
don't
chiropractor. I'll be
know.
back in
But
about
we surrendered.
an hour.
We did. Look, Dad won't talk about it.
Thanks for stopping by.
Maybe they drafted him.
Can they do that?
Who's gonna stop them?
I can't hear you.
The Germans can do whatever they want until someone stops them. The Russians, for example.
So why... So when is he... So when is he coming back?
Oh, I don't know, Percy. I don't know. The Germans, they don't explain things. They just give orders.
Why?
Well, because I don't know why. I'm sort of worried that he might have volunteered.
I don't understand.
It's probably for the best.